Good day. My name is Jose Manuel Reséndiz Mendoza, and he is my partner and friend Mario Alberto Molinar Pelayo. In the following presentation, we will talk about the use of informal formal communication. Next, please. What is communication? Communication is the way in which people relate to each other and combine their efforts. It is the transfer of information from person to person. It means sharing ideas, feelings, emotions, and knowledge with another or other people in an atmosphere of reciprocity. Therefore, communication is the act of sharing or giving a part of what you have. The word communication in this best sense means communion. Next, please. Formal communication. This type of communication is used to be transmitted through rules, processes, and standards that avoid the use of uncultivated or colloquial terms. It establishes the official exchange of information that arises at the different levels of the business structure and is governed by policies and regulations. Next, please. Characteristics. It involves pre-established protocols. Communication must go through channels determined according to the time, person, and place where it is planned to use. It can be oral or writing, while some agreements only need simply a conversation. Others must be made in writing, as is the case with documents. Relationships are formal. In general, this type of formality occurs in companies where relationships between employees are serious and formal, since they are established in advantage by the company. Next, please. Advantage. There is less chance of errors that confuse the information output, guarantees the authenticity of messages. Next, please. Transmission of formal communication. The formal channels correspond to published information that contain in books, documents, reports, and official publication and available for consultation by a wide sector of the public and for long periods of time. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Informal communication. This type of communication is sudden, casual, and unofficial. Your information is done spontaneously and does not conform to the established official rules, formalities, hierarchy of command, and organizational monitoring. Informal communication does not have definite channels of communication, since the information is given in a fluid way and arises from the relationship between people who share a common interest. Characteristics. It is reliably or unreliably. The information obtained by the rumors with false information. It does not require accountability. The shank on messages is this type of communication is free of responsibilities before the top exclusively lives on the authority of the company. It has less control. People are in charge of directing and controlling the communication of information. advantage. The messages and the effect of this communication are handled quickly. It allows more freedom on communication and quick solution to difficult problems. Transmission on informal communication. These are channels that are not usually supported by an institutional means, so the information is produced and transmitted in a more direct, rapid, and participatory way. Informal channels are more elemental and limited to certain evidences. They generally serve as a filter for formal communication, the eye transmitting to email, group of people, etc. Main difference between formal and informal communication. Formal communication is official, more reliable, while informal communication has less credibility and is not supported. Formal communication has a slow process due to the bureaucratic procedures, while informal communication is fast and immediate. Informal communication must follow a chain of command, predefined channels, and be kept secret. On the other hand, informal communication in any of its direction messages flow with total freedoms. Thank you for your attention.